This is all alleged. I don't know these people, okay? But when this person passed away, it was very shocking. Not because I personally knew them, but it was very shocking the way they passed. And on the other side, when I tap into the energy right away, this person was not alone in the room. This is when they passed away. As soon as I saw the news, I was transferred into the room right away. And this person was not alone. There was people waiting for the people that were in the car for them to, it's kind of like a getaway car that I saw. And I saw them looking at themselves and saying, I didn't mean it, I didn't mean it. And I heard a growling sound, like a dog, or, but it was really loud, very evilish, and very dark. When I heard that growl, I immediately pulled myself out of it, and as soon as I came out of it, I saged my whole house, myself, and I asked for protection. Okay, I'm talking about Twitch. I heard this couple days the wife came out, and there was a lot of black women in the United States telling people not to, or black women not to talk about it, not to put their 2 cents into it, not to say this, not to say that. And everybody's blaming the woman the way she's reacting. I'm not saying she's 100% in the right, but a lot of black people, they like to hide their trauma. Not only hide their trauma, when something happens in the family, everything is hidden. We don't talk about it. Okay, I come from a African background. Sorry, and we just talk shit about each other. We don't communicate, and there's explosion of relationships or explosion conversations when we get together because we're just hiding our anger, we're hiding our dislike of each other, and the things that a lot of people, especially there's always one narcissistic person in the family that creates this dynamic and spread rumors around. Okay, so every single time I tap into this energy, it's always the same thing. I do see self-inflicted, but he didn't want to do it. Okay, this is all alleged, by the way. I don't know if I said at the beginning. I'm just tapping into energy. Perhaps I'm wrong. I don't know these people. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I shuffled before I started this reading. I tap into it the whole morning, and I land in suffering silence. Twitch was a very depressed. It started as a young adolescence that I see him being very depressed, even though he wanted to spread joy to everybody. Usually, this is what happened, or what happens to a lot of people that are depressed, a lot of people that go through a lot of trauma. Twist went through a lot of trauma and abuse as a child and adolescence. Okay. Also, I don't know if he was 100% straight. He was undercover, underground, under the closet, inside of the closet, something. Okay. That because of the abuse, it kind of like confused him in a way. A lot of people go through that. A lot of human beings go through a lot of confusion, sexual confusion when it comes to abuse. Okay? Not all of them, but some. Again, I don't know this person. I'm just tapping into their energy. And they were suffering. And everything we see on the internet, and everything you see especially these couples on the internet. It's not nothing is what it seems. Nothing. He was tapping in every single day, trying to help the community to feel something because he was never helped when he needed. Yes, it was a lovely family. Yes, I see love. I see abundance of love but it was not enough for him. Okay, and the way that they're pulling me inside of the closet, yeah, there's the harmony that he wanted to, and the wisdom of the pain that came with it. That he knew that he suffered so much, and he wanted other people to be happy. That's why he was laughing all the time and being positive all the time. But on his insides, it was screaming. Okay, even though he was at peace when this happened, but it was not. I just heard shush. Okay, he was not fulfilled. Did you see how the fulfillment came upside down? And he didn't have power. Okay, they're showing me in 2020. Throat chakra because he wanted to talk. They show me 2020. They're pushing me to 2020 when the pandemic happened. A lot of people had this ascension. A lot of people had realizations because we were inside of the home, and we were forced to realize a lot in how we lived our lives. This is how they're showing me. Okay, and he decided to live his truth. He decided to wanted to talk about things that he went through and the things that he was doing. And the things that he was doing, it was not nice. I'm not gonna talk about weed or any other drugs because this is not even. This is just the tip of the iceberg. This is the tip of the bigger. I'm not even going to say picture because they're not showing me a picture. They're showing me a mountain. Okay. He wanted to talk. And because he wanted to talk, somebody shut him up. Take it how you see it. There you go. He wanted to stand in his truth. He wanted to stand his ground. And he wanted to talk about it. Not only talk about the industry that he was in and the things that he needed to do, because the way people see it, oh, this woman is doing things for money. He was not getting paid just because he was a DJ in the Ellen DeGeneres, whatever her name is. It doesn't mean that he was getting paid. He was feeding 3 people or 4, and then she got pregnant. I think 4 people in the household. And things are not cheap. Okay, yeah, TikTok was getting money, but you don't know how these people live their lives. You don't know. Okay, and there's certain things that he needed to do to feed his family, and they're showing me orgies, a lot of people touching each other, a lot of parties that it's loud and he's DJing and he's doing things at the same time to get paid. And he wanted to talk about it. He wanted to come out and talk about it. That thing that she says she saw, the NDA, the situation that they needed to sign, because she wanted to control the narrative. She knows more than she is coming in and telling this the book or whatever it's going on. She knows more. There's more about the situation. It's not only the drugs. Okay? And as she looked at it, it doesn't mean that if it was a black woman she wouldn't do the same. Well, perhaps. But perhaps she would be talking as well. Or even more. Because there's a lot more behind the scenes that nobody. He made wrong choices in life. Even though he looked really happy all the time because he wanted to show the whole world he was a happy person. He was persevering from the abuse. But he wasn't. Okay? I don't know if I'm gonna do a part two, but I'll leave it at that.